The area around the eyes can make a person look 10 to 15 years older than they really are, especially if we have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles. There's a tendency for this skin area under here to become darker as we get older through hyperpigmentation. And of course, this is very thin skin anyway, not a lot of oil or sweat glands to keep this area moist. So the actual texture and tightness of our eyelids and the skin around our eyes can begin to sag and droop, and nobody wants that. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you 4 different things you can do, easy things, fairly inexpensive products involved as well, that can really make an instant difference in the way this area of the face looks, safe to use around the eyes, and able to deliver instant improvement in the way this area looks. So let's split this short video today into 2 pieces. The first piece we're going to talk about is how to deal with dark under eye circles, dark hyperpigmentation areas that happen around the eyes. What can you use? Well, first and foremost, when it comes to this area under the eye, sometimes genetics is involved, and that area shows the capillaries underneath the skin, making it appear darker. So even though I'm going to give you some tips and things that will work to help improve this area, if you still find a dark purple hue, you will have to look at using a concealer. And that's just the honest truth. Don't let anybody else tell you anything different. I've been doing skincare for 38 years. I'm an esthetician. I know these things. And speaking of being a skincare expert for so long, if you're not familiar with my channel or me, my name is Chris Gibson. I'm a skincare expert. As I said, 38 years helping people find skincare that will work for them, not into their wallet, and not do them more harm than good. So if that's the kind of content you've been looking for here on YouTube, I hope you'll stick around and subscribe. And when it comes to dark circles, I don't like people to be fooled. It's very easy to be fooled with a lot of the skincare products that are on the market today. Caffeine serum is the #1 thing to do to help shrink those capillaries back and improve the overall under eye experience. And that includes puffiness. Caffeine not only shrinks back those capillaries, making this purple and red area under your eye, it also helps improve lymph drainage to remove puffiness, especially if you see that in the morning or in the evening when you're tired. If you tend to see that puffiness popping up at that point, caffeine serum is going to be your best friend. And I'm about to be your best skincare friend because caffeine serum really inexpensive. This is a triple lift caffeine serum. Don't worry, I'll put a link down below in the video description box where you can find this. Obviously it has caffeine in the formula, but also pomegranate and rosehip extract, and those are really great for the area around the skin as far as brightening and helping improve melanin production, evening out those dark patches and spots as well. And because this is a water-based treatment and we want to get it into the skin before we get anything else on our skin, like lotions or moisturizers or anything like a foundation that has oil, it goes on first. Okay. And you just take a few drops on your fingertips and you pat that around and under the eye area, and you let that absorb. It takes about 2 to 3 minutes for that to happen. It takes another 5 to 10 minutes for you to really begin to see the difference as, again, the tips of those capillaries that are so visible just under that area begin to fade into the background. Now, if you happen to have a lot of sun damage and a lot of pigmentation issues around the eyes or even on the forehead, really anywhere on your skin, there is a product that I've talked about before by Good Molecules. It's their discoloration correcting serum. It's absolutely wonderful. It is designed to help fade dark spots and patches like age spots. It's also great if you have a lot of freckling under the eye area from sun damage. And literally it's made to use anywhere, your face, your chest, your neck, your arms, your hands, wherever you have this issue. But this formulation is gentle enough to use around the eye area. Use just a couple of drops, the same amount as we did the caffeine serum, and pat that into any areas that you have hyperpigmentation issues. I have a sunspot right there that doesn't like to go away, so I'm going to treat that while we're doing this. This can go all around the eyes and across the entire face. And the Good Molecules Discoloration Serum, really inexpensive as well. Next, you've probably heard of something called Botox in a bottle, and that's Aergireline. And what it does is disrupt the communication in the muscles just underneath the skin. Now, Botox shots actually stop all communication in the muscle and freeze it. Aergireline is a peptide, so your body really knows how to handle that. It dumbs down that communication just enough that it softens the expression lines and wrinkles that form around the eyes. This one by Asterwood comes with hyaluronic acid in its formulation. Again, just a couple of drops, the areas that you want to treat. The number 11 line between the eyebrows and the crow's feet areas that most people have, those fine lines and wrinkles just under the eyes, respond very well to this peptide. And just like before, just patting it into the skin, it readily absorbs. And should you decide to add Aergireline to your strategy for skincare around your eyes, it's really helpful to use it at night before retiring or your other products. It would go on first before your moisturizer. As you sleep, it really helps relax those muscles just under the skin while you sleep, giving you even better effects. Link to this one will also be below. It too is very inexpensive. Now, if you happen to be experiencing a lot of sun damage and discoloration, age spots, freckling, dark skin patches around the eyes, or you're someone of a darker complexion, there is a different formulation of skincare ingredients that can make a big difference very, very quickly for those of you experiencing those particular problems. And the great news is one of the actives is an all-natural ingredient I've talked about here on the channel before, turmeric, and it works extremely well right away to begin to blend out dark areas on the skin, to fade dark spots, freckling, and even to help with those under-eye dark circles. And that is the Dark Corrector Serum by GloMelanin. Now, this formulation is formulated especially for folks of darker skin tones. However, you don't have to have melanin skin in order for this to be of benefit to you. Again, if you're having a lot of darkness around the eyes from sun damage, this is a great formulation that also contains tranexamic acid and kojic acid. It also contains licorice root and niacinamide, both of which are very anti-inflammatory and soothing and actually going to help with puffy under eyes as well. Now, the first thing you're going to notice about this particular formula is it's darker than the others that we have looked at. Even though it is a water-based serum, again, it has turmeric in it, which gives it its caramel color. Same rules as before. You would just pat that in and around and under your eyes, letting it absorb into all of the areas that you want to treat. Perfect also for all over the face, the neck, the chest, the arms, hands, anywhere you happen to be experiencing darker areas of skin that you want to lighten. GloMelanin, a really great brand out of Atlanta, small business, minority owned, doing fabulous things for people that have darker skin complexions. But again, this product is going to work well for anyone. And as I said earlier, links to this product and the other three we talked about, all down below in the video description box. Now, I hope you found today's video helpful and informative on how to address aging around the eyes safely and effectively. If you did, please like the video, share it out, and let me know in the comments below if you decide to use any of these or all of them, what kind of results you get. And for even more ways to roll back that clock on skin and body aging, please check out this video that I picked out for you next. Thank you for watching and supporting my work. I really do appreciate you. Stay beautiful. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you over on that next video.